Beijing, the capital of the People's Republic of China, is one of the most remarkable cities in the world. A place where ancient dynasties echo through time, while futuristic ambition pushes boundaries forward. Situated in the northern part of China, Beijing is not just a city, it is a living museum of Chinese civilization, a strategic hub of political power, a booming economic engine, and a canvas where history, culture, and modernity converge. With a population exceeding 21 million, Beijing is among the world's most populous capital cities. Yet, despite its size, it manages to retain a sense of order and rhythm that is uniquely its own. Walking through Beijing feels like traveling across centuries. In one moment, you're exploring the Forbidden City, where emperors once ruled behind red walls and golden roofs. In the next, you're gazing up at the gleaming towers of the Central Business District, symbols of China's emergence as a global economic superpower. The economy of Beijing is vast, multifaceted, and integral to China's national development. While cities like Shanghai dominate in finance and Shenzhen leads in tech hardware and innovation, Beijing is the command center of China's political and strategic power. It is home to the national government, the Communist Party's leadership, and major state-owned enterprises. However, the city is also a powerhouse in its own right across several industries. Technology, telecommunications, finance, automotive, and cultural industries all have a strong presence here. Beijing is often considered the tech brain of China, thanks to Zhongguancun, widely referred to as China's Silicon Valley. This area houses top research institutions and is the birthplace of giants like Baidu, Lenovo, and Xiaomi. The city's universities and research facilities continuously churn out talent and innovations, giving rise to one of the world's most dynamic high-tech ecosystems. In addition, venture capital is abundant here, with many investors focusing on artificial intelligence, biotech, semiconductors, and green technologies. Despite its rapid modernization, Beijing takes public safety very seriously. Crime rates in the city are relatively low, particularly when it comes to violent crime. The presence of a large police force, advanced surveillance infrastructure, and a generally law-abiding culture contribute to the city's reputation for being safe for both residents and visitors. The most common concerns tend to be traffic accidents, scams targeting tourists, and air pollution, although the latter has improved significantly in recent years thanks to aggressive environmental policies. When it comes to housing, Beijing presents a wide spectrum of living arrangements that cater to different budgets and lifestyles. In the city center and inner districts like Dongcheng, Xicheng, Chaoyang, and Haidian, you'll find luxury high-rise apartments, serviced condos, and modern housing complexes. These areas are favored by expats, professionals, and families due to their proximity to amenities, schools, and business centers. However, prices in central Beijing are among the highest in China, with average monthly rents for a two-bedroom apartment ranging from $1,200 to over $3,000, depending on the neighborhood and building type. In suburban areas like Xunyi, Tongzhou, and Changping, more spacious housing is available at more affordable prices. Many of these areas are growing rapidly due to ongoing infrastructure development and the government's push to decentralize urban density. The housing market in Beijing is also affected by strict government regulations that aim to prevent speculative real estate bubbles and promote long-term stability. Education in Beijing is among the best in China and the wider Asia-Pacific region. The city is home to some of China's top universities, including Peking University and Tsinghua University. These institutions consistently rank among the best in the world, particularly in engineering, science, economics, and international relations. Foreign students from around the globe come to Beijing for degree programs, language immersion, and cultural exchange. Other prominent institutions include Renmin University, Beijing Foreign Studies University, and the Communication University of China. In addition to higher education, Beijing has numerous international schools that cater to the children of expatriates and global professionals. These schools offer curriculums such as the International Baccalaureate, IB, British GCSE A-levels, and American AP programs, making Beijing an ideal city for globally mobile families. Employment opportunities in Beijing span a wide range of industries. As the political center of China, government agencies and think tanks employ large numbers of professionals in fields like policy research, urban planning, and international diplomacy. The private sector is also thriving, especially in IT, telecommunications, media, and education. Leading Chinese tech firms such as Baidu, JD.com, Meituan, and Didi Chuxing have their headquarters or major offices here. Moreover, multinational corporations in pharmaceuticals, consulting, automotive, and logistics also maintain regional headquarters in the city. Tourism in Beijing is a profound experience. Few cities on Earth offer such a wealth of iconic attractions. The Great Wall of China, just an hour's drive from the city, stretches like a dragon over mountain ridges, offering stunning views and a tangible link to China's imperial past. The Forbidden City, with over 900 buildings and a history dating back to the Ming Dynasty, is one of the largest and most complete palace complexes in the world. Adjacent to it lies Tiananmen Square, the symbolic heart of modern China and the site of many pivotal events. Another must-see is the Summer Palace, a serene blend of traditional Chinese garden design, lake views, and pavilions used by the Qing dynasty as a royal retreat. Temple of Heaven, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, stands as a magnificent example of Ming architecture and a center of ancient ritual worship. For a more contemporary vibe, the 798 Art District offers a thriving cultural scene with modern art galleries, creative workshops, and edgy cafes. Senlitan and Gulu, Drum Tower area, are popular nightlife and entertainment districts, blending hip youth culture with traditional charm. Beijing's cuisine is one of its proudest cultural offerings. The city is most famous for Peking duck, a delicately roasted dish served with pancakes, spring onions, and hoisin sauce. Another local favorite is zhajiangmian, noodles topped with savory soybean paste, minced pork, and crunchy vegetables. Street food stalls offer delights such as jianbing, savory crepes, baozi, steamed buns, tangolu, candied fruit skewers, and spicy hot pot. Food markets like Wangfujing and Donghuamen are ideal for adventurous eaters, offering exotic snacks such as scorpions, starfish, and grilled squid. But Beijing also caters to international taste with a wide array of global cuisines, from Italian trattorias and French bistros to Japanese sushi bars and American steakhouses. The cost of living in Beijing is relatively high by Chinese standards, but moderate when compared with major Western capitals. Groceries, public transport, and casual dining are very affordable, while imported goods, luxury items, and international schooling can be expensive. Still, the overall quality of life is high, and many expats find that their money stretches further than expected, particularly if housing and schooling are provided by employers. Getting around the city is increasingly efficient. Beijing has one of the largest and most advanced subway systems in the world, with over 25 lines and hundreds of stations connecting nearly every corner of the city. The metro is clean, punctual, and cheap. Buses and taxis are also plentiful, though traffic congestion remains a challenge during peak hours. Biking is making a comeback thanks to dockless bike-sharing services, which allow residents to hop on and off bikes using smartphone apps. Electric scooters and car-sharing platforms are also part of the city's evolving mobility ecosystem. For long-distance travel, Beijing is connected by high-speed rail to all major Chinese cities, and its two international airports, Beijing Capital International Airport and the newer Daxing International Airport, offer flights to every continent. Culturally, Beijing is a wellspring of tradition and artistic expression. The city hosts countless festivals throughout the year, including Chinese New Year, the Lantern Festival, and Mid-Autumn Festival. Each celebration is marked by parades, lantern displays, temple fairs, and traditional performances such as lion dances and Peking opera. Theater, cinema, music, and dance are integral to city life. You can experience classical Peking opera in grand old theaters, or attend cutting-edge performances in venues like the National Center for the Performing Arts, also known as the Giant Egg, for its stunning futuristic design. Museums abound, from the National Museum of China to the Capitol Museum and the Beijing Planning Exhibition Hall. Despite all the modernization, Beijing is a city that never forgets its roots. Hidden in narrow hutongs, traditional alleyway neighborhoods, are centuries-old courtyard homes where generations of families have lived. These areas are experiencing revival, with many turned into stylish cafes, craft stores, and boutique hotels. At the same time, local elders still gather in public parks to play mahjong, practice tai chi, or sing revolutionary songs. Environmental issues like smog and overdevelopment have long been challenges for Beijing, but the city has made remarkable progress. Green spaces are expanding, electric buses and cars are replacing older models, and stricter pollution control measures have led to clearer skies than in years past. Parks like Chaoyang Park, Olympic Forest Park, and the Beijing Botanical Garden offer residents places to escape the urban hustle and reconnect with nature. In essence, Beijing is a city of balance, a place where dynasties and data coexist, where calligraphy meets code, and where philosophy and progress walk hand in hand. Its grandeur is not just in monuments or skylines, but in its depth of identity. For those who live here, work here, or simply visit, Beijing offers not just a glimpse into the soul of China, but a journey into a city that dares to carry the weight of the past while leaping boldly into the future. Thanks for joining us on this immersive journey through Beijing. If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. What intrigues you most about China's incredible capital?